Hello, Mega Cool Man and Letterborn. Damn. Talk about punctual. Didn't even give you guys any warning I was streaming. I was kind of late. Not gonna lie. 100%. So shading lines seem a bit thick. Oh yeah, yeah. I knew that I was gonna get a comment on before I was able to fix it. I appreciate it because it means you're paying attention. I can't even see his mouth. Oh, whoa. Are your textures okay, bud? Oh, they're letting it. Oh, there we go. I made the background fade now, so you can actually look around, and it's a grey ceiling, but it's kind of like that on the picture. Like it goes up to a greyness if you look. Oh God! Why did the picture disappear? No. Like it starts getting grey. It might be a little too grey, admittedly. But when you're at this angle, it's almost perfect by how much it fades. So, okay. This guy took me an embarrassing amount of time last night. Kept us breaking for no reason. Might make his mouth a bit thicker. You can like not see it at all. In fact, I haven't started colouring him in. Let's do that today. So it's like fun today and not bringing an animation. I'm sorry, you animators have to suffer through this. I was going to say I'm sorry to the animators for saying I didn't enjoy it, but I think instead I'm going to say I'm sorry you have to suffer with how unsupported it feels. Oh, my dog's barking. Okay, Substance, are you good? You wanna like... Watcha! You wanna... Shazam! Oh! Why does software do that? Sometimes load up, but they're still hidden behind your current window. Oh yeah, I didn't really do him a good unwrap. Because I was just trying to get him to work. We'll see how painting goes. Oh, should I UV unwrap it correctly? I want to oh, God, freaking. Let's do something fun. UV unwrapping. Woo! We're going to do UV unwrapping. I'm sorry. I hate working with a poorly unwrapped mesh. There's a programmer in the chat. I won't say his name. And he auto unwraps everything. But if he did like intense texturing and stuff and light mapping, he would totally understand why it's so bad to work with just an automatically generated one. It's definitely more fun to watch people unwrap than to unwrap yourself. True. What is this song? Is this like... This is Monster Hunter. Okay, I'm on random. It's 5 Monster Hunter songs in a row.
Hello. Thank you for buying our soundtrack.
You're welcome. I need better gaming soundtracks. Oh my god, how much do you want to bring up Monster Hunter? I have how many songs in this playlist? Like 700, and you keep just bringing up Monster Hunter. I don't know what I changed. We'll say don't save. I think that's the audio where you're like eating something. You want to see something that's bad? I don't know why, but I made these like cups when I originally modeled them. I have no idea why, because they are not cups. They're like containers, like it's like a bottle. But you can't see it from the angle I'm doing it on, so I don't really mind. I don't know why I did that. It's like if you look at the original concept, they're clearly containers. I don't know what made me think. Maybe here, like upside down cups. Interesting way of holding it. Yeah, that's what he's sort of doing though in the picture. Like, just sort of like, right? I feel like I got that pretty accurate with the way he's holding it. Right? His hands are super thick here, which I guess I could have done. Like that. But it just looks really wrong. So I opted for making it look more realistic. Is that it's open on one side, or isn't it? No, it's open at the top. This part, it's like a bottle. Like, and that part's just got the pills coming out. But my small brain thought it were cups. I don't know why. So realistically, I should put a hole in this, but you don't see the hole in here anyway, so I'm not too fast. And you're so far away from him, I don't think it's going to matter. What am I in? There you go. It's in a weird mode. Alright. UV map, UV map, UV map. Someone's got to get hyped about it. Delete all by type, non-deformer. That shouldn't break the bone. It also shouldn't take this long. It's usually instant. Maya, are you good? This is the kind of stuff I was dealing with last night. Oh, there you go. You still animated? Yeah, boy. Well, the other side was open. The other side is open. I modelled it poorly. I thought it was a cup. How do you usually do a face? Probably unwrap it from the back here. That'd be warped up here. So I probably need to come down to the side a little bit. If you're not touching your own head when thinking about unwrapping something that looks like your own head, you've probably got a life, unlike me. I sit in front of the computer all day, either playing games or doing 3D art. And it's a good life. It's quite fun. So my sister always used to say, or was it my mum? They'd always be like, how do you spend all that time in front of a computer? I'm like, because there's so much to do on it. Yeah, but surely you run out. And I was like, no, not really. Like, I think they underestimate what I mean when I say there's so much to do on it. How do I want to cut it like this? Cut it from there, unfold like that. What if I think of it like a square? So when we cut a square, it's flat at the top, flat at the side. So we'll do something like this, something like this. Honestly, that's one of my biggest advice now that I think about when unwrapping. Think of it like a different shape and how you'd unwrap that and then work from there. Like I could also do like a cylinder where I select this part to unwrap and then I select one bit that you don't see. So now I've got like two flat round surfaces and then the cylinder that's going to unwrap here. This part will be quite funky, so you could probably get away with something like this. That might be able to unwrap flat. What's up? Hey man, how's it going? Budweiser. I think I'm going to do something like this. Yeah, this is chill music. This is what I like. It's got like a beat to it and stuff. It's not over the top. Hell yeah, Terraria. That's what I'm saying. Right, so if we do something like this, we get a shape like this, which will save, which is, so that's the ears, that's the head. So now we could probably get away with making some connections to make it one mesh. Oh wait, how did I do that? No. Wow, you're laggy. Jesus. I just cleared history as well. We'll connect you to like there-ish, so it gets... So it gets a little bit around. Wow, that is not a little bit. That's way further than I thought it was. Maybe to about there. Then maybe do the same along here. We get the same at the bottom. The ears, I don't even want to connect, so I kind of want them separate. So do something like this, and if I unwrap that, something like that. His head is so cylindrical, it's quite funny. No, I think I'll keep it separate. I think that'll just be way easier to work with separate. I suppose his face, kind of, I think I might paint some shade on, but pretty much, yeah. Wrong Budweiser voice, what? The only one I know is the frogs going, Budweiser. Budweiser. You're like, stop saying it, I just said it was the wrong one. Okay, I have to clear history or something. Look how slow this is going. Check your Discopian.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up?
Is this a what's
Watching
up?
the game, having a bud. What's up with you?
Nothing. Watching game, having a bud.
True.
It is, okay. What's up? Anything I remember that from? Was it Scary Movie and Scream is on the phone, he's like, what's up? What's up? Was the Hello original 1993? How's it going, my dude? Just listen to some Budweiser. I clearly did something wrong there. Maybe so. Oh, wait. I want to check if it's broken the rig. No, okay, good. Wow, you're so slow right now. Huh. I wonder why it's running so slowly. Oh my god. You're English, don't you remember the advert from Light 2001? The Budweiser advert? Scary movie, man. I think I only ever saw... Oh, no, I definitely saw one of the newer scary movies at some point. I think that should work. That shouldn't have too much hassle. Admittedly, I should probably take each four corners and unfold those and it'll flap out a bit better. Oh yeah, it was a Budweiser advert. Was it? Fair enough. Don't you remember? God. Oh, what's this? This is Monster Hunter, right? Definitely. So I do apologise for original 1993 because I'm freaking UV mapping at the moment, which I know is very exciting to watch. But you know, I thought you might want to watch something else. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get this done. If you want to see the scene though, if you haven't seen it, boom. Are you going to do a shadow UV map too? A shadow UV map? What do you mean? As in draw the shadows on the UVs? Because if so, yes. Someone recommended making these move. Maybe just this part, or maybe I don't know. But because obviously it's supposed to be sucking out the oil from the fish. Oh yeah, like pistons, yeah. So coming down, make it look like it's sucking it up and coming up here. Same here. Oh, you mean a light map? Do you mean light maps? I assume you mean light maps. I assume you mean light maps. Probably, yeah. You don't need to do light maps. Let me explain. For example, this scene is dynamically lit. So first of all, light maps have nothing to do with dynamically lit scenes. Yeah, that's why I'm explaining it, because it's quite important to know this. Because otherwise you'll waste a lot of time making them if you want to do dynamically lit. Same with RTX, you don't need light maps, because what a light map does is it gives... They do bake shadows. It basically, when you bake your lighting, it will bake the shadows onto those light maps and have it so they're baked instead of dynamic, and it saves on performance. I want mine to be dynamic because a lot of stuff on the scene kind of moves, and because it's such a small scene, I don't need to bake, and it already looks like what I want it to look like. Second, UE4 generates most of your light maps quite well in the first place. Ever since like 4.13? 4.03, quite early on, they updated the light map import / generation, and it's way better. I think I've made a couple of light maps here and there for certain scenes, but overall, I'm pretty sure 95% of the messages I import have really good generated light maps. Very important, so it saves yourself some time. Because if I'm honest, one of the biggest things about making anything is time management. Doesn't matter how good you are, if you can't manage your time correctly, you'll never finish a scene. And I feel like a couple of my friends can fully agree with that, because I have a bunch of friends who are way better than I am, but they never finish scenes because they don't really manage their time as well. Very interesting. I know I am. Thank you. It's running so slow, it won't even let me double click. Oh no. Oh, there's not. I didn't even know what's going on here. What? What? That mesh is weird. Is it like on the other side? I feel like this doesn't need to exist. Right? I didn't... Oh. Okay. Okay. I think it works still, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it like squares. Problem is I have to do this like really weird, so it's gonna have to be like here. Let's isolate these so I can see what I'm actually doing. Let's also select all of these and do one of these. There you go. So it hardens the edges we want hardened. Right, so here. That's gonna bother me. There's gotta be a way for me to manually fix that, right? Target weld. That goes up to here, what does that do? Really? God, I made that so long ago. That was what, like 5 years ago? Nah, it couldn't be that long ago. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was really fun to make. Meow. Hey, Carcellus, how's it going? If you could be a superhero, what do you think you'd pick for your superhero name? Why is there a face missing here? It doesn't actually have a face missing there. It's just really weird. Fatso. Oh, damn. What would be your special ability? And don't say being fat. I feel like that's where this is going. Flat. Cut this. What brings you here today, by the way, Original? Love seeing some new faces in chat. That's right, I can see your face. I've got you up on a webcam somewhere. Could you? No one would ever watch streamers if you could, like, if they knew the streamers could see their faces. Could you imagine? That'd be so weird. Be like a verification thing. Oh my god. The gains power by eating cheese. I want to be that guy. Just chilling, fam. Nice. I could definitely tell you English because you've already used the word fam. I know you said about being English earlier, but... that should work, innit? I need to disconnect this. I remember saying "init" once in class. And one of the kids made fun of me for saying "init." Because to everyone in my class, I was like this huge nerd, even though I wasn't even a big fan of school. And he was like, you shouldn't say "in it," you should be saying "isn't it." And everyone laughed. And I was like, really, lol, posh school? Not really. I wouldn't say it was like... I originally went to... no, that's what I went to afterwards. Oh my god, what was it called? Stanleybury Campus. Stanleybury Campus was quite a rough school. Word Up School, which is where I went next, compared to that, was like going to a posh school, but I wouldn't say it was posh. But yeah, they just probably made fun of me. I was like... anytime anyone made fun of me in class, like another student, the teachers never said anything. I was always like, thanks. Like, cheers, miss. Chew it, like, thanks for helping me out there. And in fact, there were some cases where they not necessarily joined in, but agreed with the person making fun of me, and I was like, what is this? I remember once being in class, and I can't even remember what the full conversation was now that I think about it. But what did you join? What is this? What have I done? Everything's gone wrong. Oh, right. There probably want to connect all those across. So I was in class and we were talking about like history of time. Oh, cool, man. Hey, man, lurking is brilliant. This I love it when people talk because I like to interact with people, but being able to just, because obviously the more view count, the higher RPM for people's search results, and it means we get more new people in, and that's awesome. And I can try to help people, even though they don't want, apparently from my comment section, a lot of them don't seem to want help. They just want to have a go at me for apparently doing something wrong. Anyways, yeah, so I was in class, and that should be this part, and we were talking about different sources for electricity to get, not electricity, for fuel. Please start again. Alternative for petrol or gas if you're American. And I, raised my hand. What do you want to say, Stephen? Steve? I don't even know what I'm teaching. Yes, probably. They'd point at me and just suggest. Hi, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Third Polly, how's it going? I've got my C animation in now, Third Polly. I don't know if you've been here. I did a little bit off stream as well. Passed out my pen and head butted the core bridges. Yeah, I'll show you why I didn't want to put this on a spline, because I would have had several different splines, whereas I could have just had a single animation, copy it, and then just have a slightly different start point, and then it would have. Oh, there you go. It would have allowed me to do essentially what I'm showing you now, where I could just have as many as I want, but just by increasing that number. At least that's how my brain thought about it. Anyways, yes, I was in class and they were like, oh, what? I'm being spammed by a lot of people. Oh my god, he's even right spammed as spam. And they asked about renewable sources for generating power for your vehicles. Put my hand up, she said yes, whatever she called me, and I said, oh, electricity. And this was 11 years ago? Maybe 10? So electricity was coming on its own with cars anyway. And someone literally laughed at me in the class, basically called me an idiot in front of everybody. Everybody laughed. And the teacher agreed with him. He was like, oh, boy, yo, power, car, electricity, oh, kind of thing. And the teacher was like, yeah, Jacob's right. And I was sitting there like, excuse me? Like, a teacher just heard a kid make fun of me for saying a decent, a decent guess, I guess. Or theory that was going to be mainly electricity for vehicles. That we're probably going to start using. And then she freaking... Oh, that really annoyed me. I was always quite lucky because I was... I've always been quite a broad person and stuff. Teacher of the Year right there. I had another one, actually. Actually, I think they called them kaleidoscopes, and it was a little certificate you got for doing something pristine in class. And we were about to read a new book. I have no idea what it was. I don't even remember reading it. It was probably that boring. Anyways, we were about to read this new book. I could probably just do this. You know what? I could probably just go. And what it was, we were looking at pictures before reading it. Well, some teachers, it's obviously what isn't the reason they're teaching. Yeah, I know. About to read a book and we look at some pictures, and one of the pictures were a woman and what looked like her daughter embracing each other and crying in the rain. And everyone, oh, what do you think this represents? What do you think's happening when we read the book? What do you think this is? Everyone put their hands up. Oh, Jacob. I don't think I had English for Jacob, but oh, Jacob, or Callum, or Sophie, or Jessica, and all of them were like, oh, it looks like they're about to depart from each other. It's really sad. And then I put my hand up, and she's like, okay, Stephen. I was like, no, I don't get that from this. This looks like they've reconnected. It's tears of joy. They've just come back. One of them's come back off a train, and they're hugging because they're excited to see each other. No, you're wrong. That's ridiculous. You know what? We read the book a couple of months later. Maybe a week later or two. That's what it was. They were hugging because they had just reunited after a couple of years or whatever. So she gave me a certificate in an assembly to basically say I did a good job. And I was like, no, you only gave me this because you felt bad that you made fun of me for for calling me wrong when I was right. I've never had a very good experience with teachers. There's a couple of teachers I could probably point out that I had a really good relationship with. But in general, teachers just didn't like me. I don't think I really did anything to make them not like me. Pat Steve on the head. They just never did. What is happening here? Is that because of the rig? That's probably because of the rig, so I'm not going to care. I mean, if I move it... I actually can't tell. What freaking school did you go to? I mean, that was 2 different schools. In fact, the best school I had for teachers was probably the school that was the roughest. I never got to... So anyone who's English... My problem with teachers is I love to argue and treat as equals. Yeah, same. Yeah, UK school, right? Anyone who's English here, you would have done... Well, unless you did foundation, you would have likely done 2 English exams. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's right. If you were in anything above... I think even foundation may have done... Oh yeah, a lot of the time foundation done both of them as well. Now that I think about it. But anyway, so you'd have had 2 grades in English. Again, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You go English Lit and English Language. When I was in school, you know, we had those as well. Except, there was 7 sets in my school. 7. So 7 would people found it hard to learn, let's say. And set 1 was the smart kids. I was in set 2. So, I wasn't the bee's knees, but, I wasn't too bad at English. I got put down 2 sets, and I kid you not, it's because the teacher didn't like me. We had 1 mock exam, and this mock exam wasn't even supposed to move you sets if you did poorly, because it was one that was thrown out there. I got put down 2 sets. I went from set 2 to set 4. I had an argument with the teacher once, and it was probably just because of that she wanted to move me down a set. I told her that I was in a group project, and I told them, don't give the project to me. If you give it to me, things seem to disappear in my bag. Like, it's not on me if it disappears. If I've just told you there was 8 people in our group. If you give it to me and it's lost, and I've just told you it might get lost, that's on you guys. Teacher had a right go at me because it did get lost. It was like 2 weeks later and I couldn't find it. I can understand from a teacher's perspective why that could have been. It could have looked like why I did it on purpose, but I didn't. So just moved down 2 sets after my mock exam. I got into this class, and not gonna lie, they weren't very good at English. In set 4. Save what I've got so far before it crashes. Just edit. It was not history. I asked. We were doing our main exam. So last year of school, and I asked them. I said, "Can I do the higher exam? In class. I don't know what to dev. Learn some rigging or." What was I saying? I asked him if I could do higher, because my working class was fine. So I said, can I do the higher paper? Let me do the higher paper. I don't want to do foundation. I can only get a C. I can get a B or A. I can. I know I can. Let me do higher. They wouldn't let me do higher. They said, no, we're not letting you do higher. I was like, you're denying me study. You're denying me the chance to get a better grade. For what? I didn't understand. So they made me do foundation. I passed it easy. It was very easy. You should see some of the foundation questions. I remember looking back at it recently. I was like, yeah, this is why it was easy. Passed that easy. 3 people in my entire class passed. The rest failed. Set 4 out of 7. So let's say it was 30 people in my class. 27 students failed a foundation exam. So, when moving on to, that was probably English literature. When moving on to English language, I was informed, we're not letting you do it. You're not letting me do English language. Nope. Why? Because the rest of the class failed English lit, so we're going to get them to do it for the next 6 months until you leave school. They're going to study that and do a second exam on that in 6 months. But can I not do English literature? No. Well, what am I supposed to do for 6 months? Nothing. I had 6 months of school where every English class I had, I didn't have to attend. I finished school with only one grade in English. I think that's ridiculous. I thought this was common. It sucks when teachers are incompetent. Our current main teacher doesn't know how to do anything, and yeah, English is horrible. Jesus. But yeah, I didn't realise how weird that was until I started talking to people, and they're like, "No, what? They can do that?" And I was like, "Wait, no one had this problem." I couldn't believe it, man. I'm so lucky that when anything asks you for English grades, it only asks what you got in English. It doesn't ask what you got in 2 Englishes, like your English and English language. Because if it did, I'd be so screwed. I wouldn't have even been able to go to university because they asked that minimum. Could I? There you go. As you can tell, it annoyed me. Cool, that looks good. Comes down here. Let's isolate it quick. How does it... Oh, cool. It comes to a dead end at top. So, honestly, I could probably sound like this just on the back middle. And that will... unwrap? That should be fine. Same with here. It's like it's essentially a cylinder. So I should be able to just do this. And then connect this. Okay, Maya, you're going to crash with me in a second. I'm kind of afraid you are. You're taking a long time to do very simple processes. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. It's running real slow, as you can tell by watching. Look how far behind the lines are. I mean, I've cleared history. What else can I need to speed up? Is it just because it's a rigged mesh, it has a lot of trouble working with this? A lot of time when you're doing clothing, you could just put your UV seams where where seams would exist in real clothing. It's much more obvious with clothing. How many plugins do you have loaded? None. I have no plugins. Or additional plugins anyway. Look at it go. Maybe it's just because there's so many individual like meshes here. Oh my god. Jeez. He moves fine, right? Oh no, the animation's slowed down now as well. Edit. Neil type. Non-deform history. Where's the character going? He's already at the top. Look. He's this guy here. I know he doesn't look perfect, but I think for a 3D model alternative, he doesn't look too bad. Loop connection? Loop connection? Loop connection. Download more RAM, I didn't see that. But look, it's fast again now. But then when I go to UVs and I start doing something new with the UVs, it starts slowing down. So that's the jumper done. His hands. What about his hands, Carl? His hands. I chopped them up, then ate them. What does he say after that? Oh, it's moving fast again. It's not too bad at the moment. Carl. I stabbed him 37 times in the chest. That kills people, Carl. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm clearly in the wrong here. How do I want to unwrap this is a good question. Good question, Stephen. Thank you, sir. Can I have a cookie? Maybe like that. That should wrap around there. Do a cut around here for his hat. Like that. Wipe this like a cylinder. So like this. Like this. And then connect that. Oh, like a square. Like this. This music's really nice. I don't know what it is, but it is nice. That unwraps like a cylinder. Should that be... Ooh, shouldn't be fine because I need to do this. You guys are running a lot. 1 second. Oh, and how would you do that? Seems middle of the hand, top and bottom. I was hungry for hands. Give me a break. Oh, my stomach was making the rumblies that only hands could satisfy. What is wrong with you? What did you say? I'm a psychopath and I eat people. That's 2 things. Oh. Now, if those of you who have no idea what I'm quoting, I am so sorry because that's very weird to hear me say. But it's hilarious, and you should know what it is. Carl, that kills people, Carl. Oh, I didn't know that. That is the sound of forgiveness. That's the sound of people drowning, Carl. That is what forgiveness sounds like. Screaming and then silence. Yeah, it is Crash Bandicoot. This is when you're riding the panda? Or is this the first game when you're riding the little... Yeah, the warthog. Yeah, because you can hear the audio, actually. That should be fine. Let's check it. Oh my god, it's huge. Oh, it's slowing down again. Is the animation that slow? Oh, it's literally every time I unwrap something new on the asset, it starts slowing down. All right, time to delete history again. You know what? I was always very good at Crash Bandicoot. When the new one got released, I completed all 3 games in like 1 or 2 sittings, and then my mate was just like, "Can't complete the first one." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "This level, it's impossible." And I was like, "Is it?" I like platformers, so I guess for me it was just like a walk in the park. Because I've played harder platformers today than I've played Crash Bandicoot. No, I'm not much of a guy who does all of that stuff. It's like collectibles in games. Probably the hardest game I've 100%ed is, to be fair, I probably did do the relics, all the gold relics when I played the originals when I was a kid. I distinctly remember doing something. I think I did do that. Yeah, I did on 2 and 3 and 1. It's just, oh my god. Oh, was it really? Well, that's not what he was doing anyway, the friend I just spoke about. He was literally just playing. He just couldn't do it. He just couldn't play the game in general. But, what game was I going to mention? Something like this, and then I'll probably do a seam. Again, if you think about jeans, so I obviously have it so he's got a slight warp on his knee. But if you think about jeans, they will have a seam down the side. So this won't look too unrealistic even if the seam shows up. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. No, I don't even know what I clicked. Oh no, it's made it freeze. What did I click? But Crash Bandicoot is probably one of my, you know what? It's probably one of my favourite PS1 games. Jak and Daxter, that was PS2, right? Yeah. Ratchet Clank was all PS2. Have I frozen it by clicking the wrong option? When did I save last? It wasn't too long ago, was it? I don't even know why I clicked. It was the one underneath the one I wanted. Running turtle startup scripts. That's what I got. Can I stop? No. But that's such a roller coaster soundtrack. Or the one I'm playing at the moment. Are you good? No, I think I've frozen it. Wait, have I frozen it? It's not moving. It doesn't say it's loading. It'd probably be faster if I just freaking closed it. I love Maya. Honestly, Raiden, I'm so hard wanting to swap over from Maya. I actually, the more I've used it these last couple of months, the more I realise how trash it is compared to other software. It triggers me so hard these days at how much it crashes and slows down. I never have it in Blender. Alright, what was the last... What did I click? Stitch together? So there's not even much of a different option. Why did it freak out on me? Let's get in a relaxed position for UV mapping. No. It's so garbage. It triggers me so hard. You can't know about it, it is the way. Take that back. You must love Maya. Oops. Maya in general is more used than Blender in the industry, but it's just maybe full Maya runs a lot better. I haven't used full Maya in God knows how long, because light is the cheaper alternative. So maybe if I were to get the full one, it'd be better. But for a software that's professional and costs money, it's just not up to standard. Like, this isn't a high... I haven't got that slow of a computer. And this isn't a demanding mesh. And look how slow it's running. You know what, if I zoomed out more, I'd run faster. I say that did not run faster. In fact, that slowed everything down more. Maya Light is more stable. Oh, Maya's more stable than Maya Light. Okay, so maybe Maya Light is way better. It's because it's rigged. If this wasn't rigged, it wouldn't be running this slow. For some reason, rigging and UV mapping are in some way intertwined in Maya, and it makes one and the other run slow. I noticed this yesterday. So I haven't done his hands again. Lovely. That's what I wanted to hear. Save. Saving it. When was this played in Crash Bandicoot? I didn't even ever sing from. That's the warp room from the third one. I'm pretty sure. This is Coral Reef in Monster Hunter. When you encounter a boss. If this isn't when you encounter a boss, I'll be very shocked. This is too intense for a nice little stream. There we go. This is almost as intense. Okay, we're running slow yet? We are, so save. Non-deformer. Looks to me like the deformers are bogging it down. Right? It's all of these. It's the which are the deformers. It's not even that many. Well, I don't think there's that many. Like, It's because, yeah, it's because like he's all separate parts. It's all that connected. Well, they should be frozen. Oh, it doesn't let you now, but they were frozen before I connected the rig. I made sure. What is a shortcut? Is there a shortcut? There's one for history. But... Alright, so we're back where we left off. That's good. Oh, function. Do you know the middle mouse button function? I know you can select of it and stuff. Oh my god. And you can do like certain tools, like extrude. Is that middle mouse button? Maybe I don't. Under marquee menus, do you mean? You get marquee menus with middle mouse button? I can't. My brain is like. You know, like when you know how to do something, but when you're asked, you're like... No, that's right click for marquee menus, right? Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, right. I didn't know that. Where is this? Oh god. Don't zoom in. Zoom in seems to be making it really slow. Zoom really far out. There you go. Because I guess you see him less. Okay. Oh, that's not quite connected. That's fine. It's good enough. Bottom, I could probably have a separate. Same over here. Which leaves the top. Isolate them quick. Oh, it's just flat at the top. Okay, so I'll just do this. This, and then I'll wrap this like a cylinder. We'll do it from the back. It will be a bit of a weird shape in the UVs, but it should unwrap fine. There we go. Save. Oh, thank you! I didn't realise you read it in chat. I think the last thing is this. I don't think I did this. I need to change the shape of this. Like I said a second ago, it doesn't actually have an interior like I did it. So, if we do remodel it... Oh, but if I remodel it, all the rigging is going to be weird because it's not going to... I'm not going to change it. It's fine. It can have a hollow bottom. You're not going to notice it from where you're standing. Oh, I should still unwrap it though. Can I quadrulate it? I won't mess up anything with it. I just saved it, so... Oh! Nice! Perfect. That works really well. It still works, right? Yeah. Instead of going through the whole... If you middle mouse click on the... Oh! Wait, if you middle mouse click on the first menu, like middle mouse click here or middle mouse click here. I did not know you could do that. That's cool. I know you could just push G, which repeats your last command. Huh. I guess I don't often... even do the same tools in the menu, and if I am, it's just pressing G over and over again. That's very cool. I did not know that. Thank you. I like learning new things. In fact, that's partly why I like streaming. I learn new things, and you guys can criticize me and tell me that I'm bad and how to improve. Well, most of the time, not even how to improve. I want to clarify, I'm only joking when I say stuff like this, like what I just said. I know some people take it personally. I don't mean for you to. I'm just joking around. I'm English. The only language I can speak is banter. It's just in my blood. And sarcasm. That's the best language, exactly. Oh my, what is that dot? Oh, it's a random joint. I literally thought it was a sign on my screen. I was trying to rub it off. Where's another joint over here? Get lost. Where did you guys even come from? Alright, now let's select. Okay, sign ain't right here. There we go. Right, select everything. Save, because it's probably going to crash. Layout. Oh my god, wait. Wait, did that work? No. Everything's different scale. Have I got the wrong setting on? What if I... layout? Layout. I do. Preserve 3D ratio. There you go. So what that does is it means I haven't got to scale everything to the right scale. It will automatically scale it to so it fits on it, like texture density, I think it's called, or textile density. And so as you can see, this square is the same as these squares, which is the same as all these squares. Very quick shortcut if you didn't know that you could do that. It saves me a butt ton of time. Banner is awesome. You're right, Banner is awesome. Alright, now select him, select this, game export, human, settings, yeah, it's fine, export, yes. Yes. Now he's going to be messed up in the engine, which is going to be fine because his texture is going to be all messed up. But I want to just make sure he imports and still has his animation. Re-import. Oh, that's the animation. Let's try that again. Re-import. Okay. That's actually a good sign. God, he looks like... he looks really weird. Yes, he's still animated. That's all I care about. I went to uni 3 years in... Oh, Jesus Christ. But I made some friends. I don't know what you have as funny as... Yeah, I mean... Me and my friends always talk about it. One of my friends, if you guys, if any of you used to watch me on Twitch, he sometimes does a call. His name's Dom. Some of the stuff we come out with each other, and he literally says to me, he's just like, I couldn't say this to like 99% of people, but you just take it as banter. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. I feel like people, well, in part it's true. I feel like people, one, think I don't take insult to anything, and two, insult me a lot because of it. But it's somewhat, oh my god. It's true, because I don't really take insult to a lot of stuff. Because if I know you're not saying it to be insulting, you're just saying it as a joke, I'm not really going to be insulted by it. So I don't want to make it look like he's smiling. He's also got his lips going really far over. I actually want to make it look more like a frown. Well, not a frown, but a complete straight face. Yeah, more like that. So when you're far away, can you still see that? I might have to make it overly thick just so you see it. Let's try 1.8. Let's also put a hard edge on it. Okay, now that it's got a hard edge, it looks way thicker. Like, oh my god, yeah. It looks like a bit tape over his mouth. Let's try 1.4 with a hard edge. People I don't insult are usually the ones I don't like. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's probably about right. Alright, now let's actually get some shade in. Let's throw some shade. Let's insult some people. Honestly, he's got like a little smirk going on. It's like, kind of. Like curve it a little bit. God, I'm so good at drawing lines. What about smaller smirk? Like, Yeah, let's do something like that. Alright, start shading. Gonna start with this, pop it in its own folder. Pop it in its, thank you. Black mask. Copy mask, paste mask. Paste into mask. White mask that. Black mask that. I want this to be. It's up here. I'm covering the chat, my apologies. I insult everyone. Normally it means like you. It means I like you too. Take it as a compliment. Did you find a solution to importing a rigged model, sorry, with animation at the spot you want to make it? Not really. I just animated it from the origin point of the scene. If you look like from these guys. Oh right. I was gonna say, why is he all the way over there? Oh. There you go. So he's slightly behind because I moved it slightly behind intentionally, but yeah, now if I get more of them, they just play from there, where you place them. Oh, another reason I wanted to do it as well was so I could import it as slightly different alternatives. So I've got pill variant 1, 2, and 3, and when I change them over, see, I was using the brain to why I wanted to do this. Trust me, I wasn't being too stupid. So if I select you, yeah, and I go to pill 2, I can have adjustments to it. So I can have like a couple of variants. Because I thought it'd make it easier in the long run, and it kind of did. It was just, it's one of those things where if I knew how to do it from the get-go, it would have been easier to do it that way. But because I was confused at how I wanted to do it, it ended up taking longer doing it that way. You know what I mean? Or maybe it took longer. I don't know how long it would take me to do the other one. I'm quickly cleaning my monitor. It's a little bit dusty. Got one of like these guys. You like wipe it. Get all that dust off. Wow! I feel like there's still a load of dust on that. Maybe it was just me. Oh wait, I need my pen. I need to start painting this beautiful, beautiful man. Where do I disable roughness? Here? That didn't work. Okay, well... what if I just did... That is not the button I wanted. What if I did this? Turn off everything but roughness. And just made this rough. That looks weird. Whoa, shiny, man. Do this. There you go. That way I don't have to keep disabling the roughness on everything I apply. Okay. Let's look at the reference. So what was I working on? The thing first? Where is this in here? Might be easier. Is it? No. What? Oh, over here. I was like, where is that? So where's the middle here? Right, so I want it to be... Oh my god, no. Out of curiosity, what do you guys like to see the most me doing? I know you haven't seen me do much 3D modeling, so I don't know if you can answer that one to know if I've done a lot of 3D modeling, but in general, what do you guys enjoy seeing the most? Because I do try to keep certain things off stream because I think they're boring. You do have to provide a polite answer. Wait. Yeah. I think. With what I think you might answer, yeah. Why don't you apply for the games industry? I've applied quite a lot to the games industry. I hate saying it because I don't want to put people off applying for the games industry because I don't know how people feel about me. I've applied a lot to the games industry. It's just I never get replies. Honestly, I don't get people ever message me back to tell me about jobs that I apply for. And when I do, there are always declines. Remodeling and texture, but I prefer the more realistic side. Oh, okay. So what I originally started doing, sort of on when I started streaming, pretty much. Apply for job in the games industry, that would be a laugh. Game industry is like that, unfortunately. Yeah. You know, I like what I'm doing now. Anyway, I know it's something in the chat. You know, especially my Discord. You know, I'm like I complain sometimes about not finding work, but in general, I really enjoy what I do now. I don't really get any money from it, but I usually work a part-time job while doing this. But streaming for you guys, doing my YouTube and stuff like that, helping you guys out. Some of you come and chat and you don't know how something works, so I help you out. It's really fun. I know if I had a full-time games job, I probably wouldn't even do this anymore. So there's pros and cons to not having the job. It is nice being able to do this in front of all you guys and just chill. I say chill. Sometimes I get stressed out about things not working, but minus that. On which part, Tamva? Oh, God. Anything really, except when I don't feel like watching, then nothing. I'm not interested in texture part. Oh, really? Huh. I would have texture part was like one of the... I thought people would have found the texture part one of the most interesting parts, just because it's so unique, especially doing all this hand painted. But that surprised me, I'm not gonna lie. And you know what, we'll set this to a multiply because I wanted to change the colour of that as well. And we'll turn this down to about there. You're so oversaturated, you're better off doing it on your own, honestly. Not really, pay is quite good for 3D artists. Depends where you're at. I don't think pay is that great for the artist. A lot of my friends who live in European countries say you get paid pretty much minimum wage for a lot of the jobs they've seen. This is just what I've heard. I know I don't want someone to get about, oh no, where I live it's like this. What I've heard is my friends who lived in European countries said the pay's pretty bad. In England, some positions give you minimum wage on starting. Yeah, it's not. Some you can fall into one that gives you like double the pay for doing essentially the same job. But that's all. It just all depends where you get the job, innit? Know what I'm saying? It's coming over here, and then it's coming back out like this. Honestly, it's not that hard. You're definitely good enough. You would be good at coat sync. Trust me. Where in England? Where do you live? I've applied profile over 200 jobs in the industry, and I've been rejected by every single one, or not replied to. In fact, I applied for 4 more last night. Rookie numbers, tell me about it. There might be more than that. I didn't want to say a number that was super unrealistic, because I may be wrong, but it's probably more than that. Is this Monster Hunter? Cool. I do wonder if I could just grey this out and pop it above everything and just use it as a generic shade for everything, because he doesn't have many shades on him in general, so I might be able to get away with that. Foundry. Which one's Foundry? Sorry, I'm terrible with names. Not too hard, just need a decent CV and showing off your art station. I feel like I do that. I want to make this a tad darker. I also do think it heavily depends on where you live as well. I've been informed that America is one of the best places. I don't know if that's where you live. But I've been informed America is one of the easiest places to get 3D work. Where's my glove? I don't want to start smudging up the screen. Wait, here's my glove. Well, that's normal gloves. Oh, well, I don't know where that is. Oh, yeah, I know. Rockstar don't even have jobs I could apply for. Oh, my strike capacity is not full. I was gonna say, why does he look so blotchy? Ubisoft do give it all made emo, you're correct. They did the same for me. I want to make videos where basically I explain certain things. One of them I was thinking of making the idea, it'll be pre-recorded and everything to sound like I'm not stuttering and stuff. But like, I want to do one like how detailed assets need to be. I don't want to throw jokes in it and stuff. Talk about LODs and stuff like that. You know, just generic like development talk. But I want to edit it and throw jokes and stuff. I think that might be really fun. Get your portfolio reviewed by Dynasty. He can give you tips on getting a job. I might look into that. I think a big part as well is I'm always told, it's something I'm told very often, is just the one I'm looking for is not socializing more, getting more connections, I guess. You know what I mean? Like getting more people to know who you are and stuff like this, going on LinkedIn, connecting with more people, Twitter, stuff like that. I don't know why, but this is no shading on it in the image, so we won't give it a shade. Simple as that. Oh, whoops, I should have done that. I've applied for Star Citizen like 7 times. In fact, the last time I applied for Star Citizen, they declined me twice. They sent me 2 different emails on 2 different days. So I was like, oh, okay. That was a funny one. Yeah, to be fair, the last time I had an interview for any job outside of like retail was probably like 3 years ago. I don't even get to the interview stage, which is a shame because the lack of practice I have in interviews, that's also gonna be a damper on if I get the job as well. If I'm not very confident in the interviews because I've not had much practice doing interviews, I feel like that's gonna put me down a little bit. I feel like I'm quite a confident person when I speak, so I don't think that's too much of an issue for me. I feel like I am anyway. Yeah, take a hint, Steve. I realised what you meant. Yeah, it was like they were saying take a hint because they freaking sent me 2 rejection emails. That was so funny. Because I'd applied for about probably 6 jobs at the time. And I got 2 emails rejecting me. And I was like, oh, you know, I got rejected from 2 of the jobs. Then I was like, hold on a minute. I didn't even notice like a day later. I was like, hold on a minute. And I looked at the emails and they were both from Frontier? Frontier, right? Or Foundry? Foundry? And they were both rejection emails, and I was like, oh, actually no, was it Foundry or was it Frontier? Oh, I'm getting my, because I think it may have been people, not people who made Star Citizen, but people who made Elite Dangerous. I can't remember. It was one or the other, admittedly. So we need to do 2 more characters after this guy. So that's modeling, rigging, texturing, the whole shebang. But after they are done, that is literally everything. The scene will be complete and we can move on. And maybe not do stylized, because this is 2 projects in a row that I was doing stylized. So I've been doing stylized stuff for like a year now, maybe collectively, right? I feel like Ryden could probably give a better indication. Maybe it can't. Maybe I'll just throw him under the deep end now, saying that comment. About that time, yeah. Yeah, I think so. But like I said, like Ryden pointed out, this is hand painted. What I was doing before wasn't hand painted. It looked hand painted, but it wasn't. Frontier? That's the people who do Elite Dangerous, right? Was it Frontier then? I honestly can't remember. I apply for so many places that I sometimes lose track. Do you ever have that? Oh my god. Especially when I apply for retail places, they'll contact me. That's my phone. They'll contact me and I'll be like, oh hello. Well, that's great. I call up. Oh, hello. Like, oh, so you applied for a position out of work? Are you still interested? And I'm sitting there like they don't say who they are. They're not like, oh, this is Argos, or oh, this is Asda, or this is Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Lidl's, Corals, Ladbrokes, anything I apply for. They're just, are you still interested? Would you like to come in? Are you busy? And I'm like, I don't know who's calling me. Have you guys ever had that? Just had like a job call you, or a job you apply for call you, but not tell you who they are. It's like they forget that you've probably applied for like 50 jobs. Well, maybe I'm the only one who applies for 50 jobs, I don't know. Yes, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's so funny because I'm just on the phone like, Do you like sit there trying to decipher it as well? You're like, well, they asked about this, so that narrows some of it. It's like you're playing Guess Who on the phone while freaking speaking to them because you're trying to work out who they are. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. God, I remember having Lidl's. Not Lidl's, Ladbrokes. When I moved to Yeovil, I wanted to get a 20+ hour job because, you know, I wanted to support myself. I needed at least 20 hours to even pay my rent. I went into Ladbrokes, Corals, and I told them about a 20-hour job. 2 weeks later, they call me. I told them, I was like, 20 hours plus. 2 weeks later, they call me. Oh, we've got this great opportunity for you. Oh, whoa, what is it? What opportunity? So we've got a 4-hour contract. So after that, I completely ignored what he was saying. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not interested. Got a 4-hour contract. Great. Yeah, I can support myself on that. I sometimes I have asked that, but I feel like I want to figure out it first to feel like I'm more invested in the job they're trying to offer. But yeah, if I honestly can't figure out where they are, I will just ask them. When it feels so unnatural though to call a stranger and not introduce yourself. Yeah, I know! You'd think so, wouldn't ya? I'd hope so, but apparently not. Apparently they love it. They love not telling me who they are. Did I ever tell you that I worked at a call centre? Oh, that was fun. I worked at a call centre for 2 weeks. I got 90 quid for 2 weeks of work. 90 quid for 80 hours of work. I was a cold caller as well. I just called people and asked if they wanted solar panels. I've had a lot of jobs. Just say, sorry, do you mind telling me where you're calling from? Yeah, I do usually. I just usually like to figure out before finally asking that question. To be fair, I've been told by God knows how many people I have a very good CV and all of this, but I have trouble just getting a retail job. Maybe there's something about me that's just really off-putting. Like, I've got to fight tooth and nail just to work at a freaking McDonald's. In fact, I got declined by McDonald's. I didn't even have an interview. They just straight up declined me. I was like, oh. Okay. Apparently a lot of people do. My brother, who used to be a manager a very long time ago at McDonald's, said that they decline most people who apply. I didn't even know that. How shaded is this hand? This hand, you go. Probably about there. So anything I can't see from the angle we're going to be originally looking at it from, it doesn't really matter. So I ain't got to worry too much about a lot of the shading from his behind and stuff. And he's honestly one of the easiest shaded things. He's not very hard shaded at all. Compared to a lot of other stuff in the scene. I think one of the funniest ones and the more complex ones, I think I did it off stream, was this guy. He was really fun. But again, watch this. When I look behind it, crappy shades. Because I didn't need to really care about what it looks like behind. Huge seam. Just need to care about what it looks like from here. I know it's kind of broken the magic now, but I got offered a 1-month contract 4-hour drive away and was already in a full-time job, which I stated in the application. Why would I even call and offer that? You know what was funny with me? So I got made redundant. Yeah, I'm not a very lucky person. I got made redundant at my third ever job, technically. I worked in the kitchen as a porter. Very hard work. Oh my god, very hard work. I was between 16 and 18, I think, when doing that. Went to university. When I left university, I worked at Amazon for a month. That was very hard. They literally said to us, we won't make you do overtime when you first start 60-hour weeks. Oh my god. Then I got a job at Game, which was only 8 hours, but it was better. 8 hours a week, minimum contract, so they could increase it for certain weeks, which was better than working 60 hours. I got made redundant, but before being made redundant, because they closed, they said to me, it was like, they got us all in the meeting, then they got us all individually. Now, that's what we wanted. They were like, do you want to be relocated? And I said to them, I only want to be relocated to the next closest one, which is in Milton Keynes. And I said to him, if I get a job in Milton Keynes, I want at least, what did I say, 6-hour shifts or something, which I think is pretty low anyway. I was like, minimum 6-hour shifts. I was like, otherwise it will cost me more money to go up for like a 2-hour shift because I'll have to get on the train and back. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. 2 weeks later, they approached me and they're like, we found you a job in the Milton Keynes one. Oh, great. Yep, 4-hour minimum contract. And I looked at him like, that's worse than what I got now. I was like, what? Oh my god. Stupid. Very, very stupid. I'd never recommend working at a game. It's terrible. Or a GameStop, I guess, but if you're American, but I don't know how different or better / worse they are over there. So I can't really say for sure. Wait. Wait. My tablet pen's moved monitor. Why did it do that? That's really weird. There you go. Okay, that was really weird. How did it do that out of nowhere? See what I mean? My computer just loves messing with me. I feel like it just plays practical jokes on me. This has to be Crash Bandicoot, right? I think I want to do a slight blur on all these shades as well. So where's my black one? Here. Oh, I'd say EB Games for 2 years. EB Games? Do tell. I'm sorry if I don't know the name. I don't recognize that name. I think. I'm going to do this and then remove the ones. Whoops! Remove the ones I don't want, because that would be like a million times faster. There you go. Now he's got black frames, which is exactly what it looks like. Wow! Surprisingly makes it much more cartoony already. I have a good question for anyone who wants to answer, while you answer that for me. What was your worst interview and why? Or most memorable? If it's not, I feel like the worst one is usually the one you remember the most. But if you don't really have a terrible one, what was the one that was the most memorable and why? I feel like that'd be a funny question. Up there. Cool, then I'll do one more layer. And this, I'm not doing anything fancy. This is just going to be an overlay layer. And this one is just going to be where the shine hits in the most. So we've got some coming over here. I want some of the glasses. Yeah, that should be fine. I want some of the hair. You'll see what I mean. This obviously isn't quite what I want yet. One there. We've got some coming down his arm here, maybe a little bit coming sort of that shape here. Maybe a little bit on his thumb, on his hand, a little bit on the bottle, a little bit on his hand. Look at his hands. Little bits on here and little bits coming along here. And then all I need to do is filter that out with a blur like that, so you just get that sort of subtle shade, and then I'll reduce it a little bit. See that? It just gives a slight bit extra depth to the character shading. And I think that's probably enough. Again, he doesn't need to be too fancy. He's so small in comparison to the camera angle. They went bust around 2010. Jesus. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Oh, EB. Oh, I remember them. I think I went in there and bought Call of Duty 3 on PlayStation 3 because they were selling everything for like half price. It was like a new game at the time, so I got like a £50 game for like £25 or something. I'd honestly just say the one to get accepted into school I am now, where 3 people were studying my crappy 3D artwork in complete silence for 10 minutes. I had 2 interesting ones. One was, I'll tell you this one first. One was for a that was just been actually it's got shade on it. We'll do it as the XR now. One was for a an assistant technician. During the interview, they found a rat in the office, and the guy who caught it was holding it, walked into the interview and showed it to the people who was interviewing me, and I was just sitting there like, never got that job. One of their questions was so dumb. They were like, so if you found if you went to turn on the PC and it powered on then turned off, and it powered on and turned off, and it kept doing that over and over again, what would you do? I went, Well, that sounds like either a RAM or a processing issue. Probably more RAM over processing. So what I'll do is I'll take out the RAM and replace it with some fresh RAM, just to basically quickly check if that's working. The IT guy who was interviewing me was like, but the woman was like, okay, then what? I was like, well, if that doesn't work, then I'll probably just check the CPU and do the same process, replace that in. Well, if that doesn't work, actually no, I think I said at first I'll check the power outlet and everything to make sure, plug it to a new power outlet, make sure the cable's plugged in correctly. Then I moved on to that. Then I said some other stuff. And so then what? And I was like, I don't know. I think that's pretty much everything I'd be able to check. And then she was like, well, I was looking for, you know, ask for help. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I sat there thinking, yeah, I'd obviously do that if it didn't work after testing those things. Like, what do you mean? Another interview I had. Let me read what you said. Where they were really impressed with my work experience and they thought I was very versatile and interesting person, which sounded nice. And at the end of it, they said that I probably wasn't the right candidate because I had too much experience and they thought I would get bored. They called me in. They called me in. Wow. I didn't get a job or even an interview because the email they sent back, they said this was a entry position and it seems you have too much experience already. I have never worked in the industry. They declined me for having too much experience when I have none. I took it as a compliment, I guess, because it meant they thought my work was good, I guess. I don't know. Second one I thought was really weird was when I turfed up. I can't help but laugh at that. It's so weird. One of the ones I turfed up, what a great term. And I asked them, and they sat me down. And you guys have seen my Monica's apartment, right? From Friends in my art station. He sat me down and he'd printed off like 8 different pictures of the stuff from my apartment I made. And I was like, oh. I was like, this is cool. And he whipped them out and he was like, oh yeah, I was really impressed with this. All he did throughout like 95% of the interview was basically talk about how good he thought this was. I can't even remember answering normal interview questions. I did an art test for them as well. They gave everyone 2 weeks, apparently. They gave me 3 days because they forgot to contact me. It was also 3ds Max, and I still, when I gave it to them, they said it was really good, even though I had 3 days and new software I'd never used. He was like, one of the questions he asked, he held up Monica's one of the pictures, and he pointed at the oven, and he went, "How did you model this?" And I was like, oh, I just looked at it from the pictures from the show, got the reference from the show, and then I sort of averaged out how big it would be in comparison to where the angle of the camera, and I just sort of made it to the dimensions I thought it would be. So you didn't use blueprints? I was like, no, I just thought, you know, it would probably be about that big after looking at reference from the show. And he was like, wow, that's really cool, something like that. And I was like, and I was sitting there like, this guy really likes me. Interview ends, give him a handshake, fake, sees me off. Next day, oh, so we couldn't give you the job because you use Maya and not 3ds Max. I was like, I literally told them I was more, like, even with the art test, they already knew I was more diverse in Maya. I haven't used 3ds Max much. He went through all this effort to print out all these pictures of my apartment to compliment me throughout almost the entire interview, to call me up the next day and tell me I don't have enough experience in 3ds Max. So I was just sitting there like, I had to travel to get to the interview. Like, what a waste of time. Anyways, I thought that one was pretty interesting. Oh, wrong desktop. I think the worst interview I had, God, I've actually interviewed for more jobs than I remember. Well, I'm remembering now. One of the worst ones I had was at a college. I always thought colleges were the most organised places. They had everything up to date. Well, not even that. They just knew what they were doing. I went for a job at a college where my friend worked. I won't tell you why I didn't get the job or what deterred me because you may consider it a little bit unfair, so I won't talk about that. What I'll talk about is the organisation of the interviews. So let's get this guy finished first. Sorry, I'm having a fun time chatting. If you guys don't want me to chat about this crap, give me a heads up. If you're like, oh, I don't want to hear this. I need to use texture. I knew it was going to do that. T_human. Oh, it was that one. There we go. Cool. Now you got some shade here. I think the shade needs to be more subtle. Wait, I need to make it more subtle first. Oh wait, this is the light bits. Whoops, this is the shade. Sorry, I did a renaming and stuff on my other monitor. Don't feel like it's necessary for you guys to. Don't think you guys should care about seeing that more than anything. Import that now. Now I have less shed and he's add. Cool, that's a bit better. It's pretty good. Right, so it's about the story about college, or a job I was trying to get out of college. So trying to get a job out of college, and I thought they were the most organised places. I thought, you know, it'd be a very quick process. I was informed, so this is it's how far away. In fact, I can type it in. Okay, so wow, the train to it's really fast now. I thought it used to take longer than that. I suppose it used to be a change over. There's a direct train. I'm pretty sure it used to take about 2 hours to travel there by train. So 4 hours total for an interview. You know, not terrible, but definitely not great if I'm not going to get the job anyway. So I went, and they informed me, they made 100% that they were only going to do one interview. So I was like, cool. Go for the interview. 2 weeks later, roughly, my friend, a lot of it was going through my friend who was just messaging me on Facebook. She worked there, which is bad enough as it is. Was like, oh, you're gonna have to come in for a second interview. I was like, what? So yeah, we narrowed it down to like 4 people. I was like, fine, when is it? Oh, it's next Monday. Cool. I book next Monday off work. It comes to Sunday. Oh, we're gonna have to postpone it. What you're telling me this a day before I'm supposed to go? Yeah. When till? Oh, the Monday after. Okay. It gets to next Sunday. We're gonna have to postpone it again. Again? This is like the second week I've booked off of work. Oh no, but we, you know, the guy's not in who we want. We want him to see you. Want him to see everybody. Okay. I think they did this 3 times. I'm pretty sure they did it one more time. So it was 4 weeks before I finally went into the interview. What they wanted me to do. So they want me to go in and want me to teach psychophonic students. They said, okay, we want you to teach students what makes a game a game. I was like, okay. What's the syllabus? What's the aim? What's the objective? What's the what I'm looking for? I guess the breakdown of the lesson, you know, because when you get an objective for a lesson in normal schools and stuff, you get down the parts you need to actually teach them. Oh, that doesn't matter. What? That doesn't matter. So what do you mean it doesn't matter? Doesn't matter. Just you know, just tell them what a game is. I was like, yeah, but you know, do you mean what builds up a game, like programming, modeling, and everything, or do you mean, you know, the difference between sports and a video game, or a game and a hobby, or whatever you want? Okay, go in. I do all of that. Go home, and I don't want to tell you this part. I'm not going to tell you this part. Something happened that was very unfair, but I won't tell you. But basically, I didn't get the job. After all that effort, after waiting 4 weeks, after booking 4 weeks, 4 Mondays off in a row of my current job because I was being told to come in Monday. Yeah, I don't have much luck, unfortunately. But you know what? Happens. Right, so if I... Let's save what I got. Because I want to make my new person now, but I've got remodeling. But I kind of want us to keep the exact same skeleton. But I think I want its default pose to be, you know, in the normal T pose. It's like this because something happened and it messed something up. So if I go, mesh, edit mesh, what I'm doing, I want to go rigging. I don't know if chat's not picking you guys up anymore, or if you guys just haven't said anything for a little bit. I'm always so nervous because YouTube seems to disconnect my chat all the time. Just watching a video. Okay, cool. Have I got default pose for this skeleton, or is this its default pose? Oh my god. Hype. That's his default pose, really? Or am I just not selecting anything? Oh, I'm just not selecting anything. I'm just trying to decide what I want to work on next. I want to make another marketplace pack, but I don't know what sci-fi. I don't know what I want to do that sci-fi pack I was working on because there are already loads of sci-fi packs online. Yeah, that is one of the biggest problems there, isn't it? Is that not selecting all of them? No. There is a way to set it back to its bind pose. I just want to reset all its smugglers. That's cool. That's cool. I just basically wanted to make sure it was broken. Like I said, I get a little nervous sometimes. Wait, this has worked before. When I just select all the bones like this. Why is it not working now? It's not even deleting them. Let me go to the rigging. Oh god. Oh, that's translate, that's fine. I don't mind doing it manually, I swear I could select all of them and just reset them all. Yeah, his default pose ended up like that just because I've had a lot of problems with getting him rigged. So hopefully we won't get as many problems with this one. Fingers crossed, anyway. If I just select them like this, does that select all of them? That seems to work. Oh, that worked. You just select everything but the root. Oh, whoops. Yeah, delete it fast, because I don't want to be silly. There you go. Cool. I know. If you saw what happened yesterday, Third Pulley, you'd understand why it's not saved on 0. I had a lot of trouble yesterday. I literally had it break where if I moved a part of the rig, it broke my UV map. So it was working at one point, and then everything broke. It was sad. Oh, what? I think I'm gonna go to sleep now night. Have a good one, man. I hope you enjoyed. Wait, what the? Did I move something by accident? What happened? Why has it swapped them? Ah, there you go. I just undid it and it worked. Nice. That's what I like to see. Or did I not? Oh wait. Oh, I don't need that one. Cool. Oh. How did that get back? I even had IK handles set up for it and everything. You would have been so happy. But it all broke. And then I was unhappy. Cool, now you should move. Nice! Cool. Nicey, nicey, nicey. Right, let's start making a new rig. Oh, actually, I say that. He's slightly twisted. Should I have kept the rig on? No, because it was busted. It wouldn't have worked. What we'll do instead... Because I only want to keep his legs. What's the other guy look like? Maybe his head, because I could always just make the over-exaggerated hair as a separate mesh. And the hands. But I'll remodel the hands, they weren't very hard. Oh, and the feet? Yeah, and the feet. Oh, yeah, whatever that's in the way, it does that. Let me hide that. There you go. Whenever a bone's in the way and you select everything in edit mode, it will select the bone for some reason, which is always very odd to me. So we'll do that. Keep the head, the neck, the collar, I guess. Why not? And then could delete. He might be wearing a tie, so it doesn't really matter. We'll keep the tie as well. Whoops. On the shoes. So it's just the main body we're changing. But what I want to do, just in case, because obviously he's like not completely mirrored. There you go. Do a slit down the middle. Delete all of that. And we'll do a mirror. I think I might shrink this guy's head a little bit. He doesn't look like he's got as much of a potato head as the other guy. So something more like that, maybe. Cool. We've got the part of his shirt. Lovely. We've got his legs. And who needs legs? What's that from? Who needs legs? I feel like I've had that somewhere. We've nice if I could find... Oh, here. There you go. Okay, so he's got super spiky hair. I might have his arms as separate meshes, because if you look, they've got this shade on them. This the line on them. I feel like that'd just be easier if I make his body just, yeah, and then his arms are completely separate mesh. I think that might work better. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, how am I going to do his hair? It's like Bart Simpson hair. But because it's 2D, I can't tell if it's coming up like this, or if it's coming out like this, but this part's slightly higher, so you only see this part first. Actually, I like doing this, selecting from the top, faces. Oh, I didn't select it from the faces I thought it was going to at all. Let's just do that. And then grow selection, grow. It comes up to the top of his head like that. It comes behind the ear. So I'll probably do like this. And then I'll change the shape of it. Don't you worry, guys. The shape of it will be changed. Steve, what name would you give to assets that are used in background in games like building locations you can't visit? Backdrop assets? Background assets, backdrop assets. Yeah. Now this, honestly, I should probably just do that and bring it forward afterwards. Yeah. So where have I got that up to? Here. Oh my god. There we go. The selection didn't do what I wanted like twice. Whoops. And then probably just have to come down to here, then I can alter that later to the shape I want. I love, whenever I want to like attach to another thing, I love duplicating that thing and then cutting out the areas I want and then extruding it as a separate mesh. The reason I like doing that is because it means I haven't got to align a lot of it. So now if I just delete that, go like that, I now have like a bold cap for him, know what I mean? And then all I got to do is select all of that, extrude it, and then start working with the information it gives me. Wrong one. Wow, really? That's what you're gonna do? Oh god, he looks great. But you know what I mean? Like I can start just working with that information. Trying to figure the best way to extrude it though. If I just extrude it along a normal line, it's not going to do anything, apparently. Interesting. Yeah. So why when I do it on a normal... Extrude? Why do you keep doing that? Extrude and then go to my normal one, right? No? You don't want to do that? Modify match. Well, I just want to extrude and then go to a normal, not the 3D extruder. There we go. That's better. So I don't need any of this information. What's the easiest way to do this? How did one side get messed up? We're deleting it anyway, it's fine. This is how you can tell I'm not a character artist. I do everything in a really, really weird way. Alright, and then I want to reduce the poly count because I want to smooth it. Honestly, just keep that information. I think I can work with that better. Because then I can start shaping where I want things to go. So this obviously just comes to the bottom of his hair, down to like there. Probably get away with reducing a lot of the poly count on this. In fact, if I use the reduce tool, what do we get results wise? There you go. Probably 70% for now. There you go. And smooth that over. You see what I mean? So it like comes off his face. So this comes off to like here. It goes back over. And you can get like the spiky bit at the top. Like I said, the question is, does this come in like this? And he gets like a spiky bit come out like that? Maybe, honestly. That doesn't look too far off what I'm looking at on the screen right now. And then we want these to be spiked up. These I'll have to edit manually to make them spikier in a little bit later. Don't you worry about him not having spiky hair. That's too rounded right now. I said don't worry. Don't worry. I feel like you're worrying. I was actually, touching. I had a feeling it might be. Bring them close. Bring the spiky bits close. Maybe these shouldn't be as close. Maybe it should be like that. That would probably give it a good effect. Because I love working with low poly. It always looks so janky when you're doing it. I love it. Bring this out, maybe probably said like this. Bring you lower. You lower. I want it to be more smoother at the front like this. Then it goes up to the, the stupid spiky bits. Oh. Comes down a bit more. This part can be connected. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. And he's got this part needs to be rotated a bit more. So like that. If I smoothed it once, what does it look like? Because it should. Yeah, give me the information I want. So this is when I can start making it spikier. After smoothing it, so that's good. Then I smooth it one more time after that. So right now, yeah, we still keep with this information I'm looking for. Another spike that's back here, which comes like boom, 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 Boom. 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 Join. Kill. Okay, now I want to quickly pop one of these in the middle. So that way I could delete half it and then just mirror it. Take music, yeah, boy. Oops. Oh right, I was like, that doesn't look right. It's because I want target weld from here to here. There you go, and then I want here to here like this. Cool. I also need to get some adjustments here, where this actually comes in a little bit more to his actual head. Like basically, just puts curves a little bit more. So curve it actually around. This actually comes back. This is more like this. Like that. See what that looks like. Cool. To bring these parts into his actual skull. Needs to be like over here, because this needs to be like over here. God, it looks so funky, but it's getting there. I think it needs to be a tad smaller. Let's close it in a tad more. There you go. Nice. I'm looking at this, thinking how much these come out, and I honestly think it comes out of his head quite a lot. Let's try to average out some of the values over here to use a sort of curve out a bit closer. Like that. There you go. What the? Really? Oh, right. I don't want to connect this. Like this will leave a space like this. No! I knew what it was going to do there. Freaking Maya. But if I do that, we get a shape like this. And then doing this, we get a shape like this. Shape like this. And I have all these edge loops here that I need to fix. Which wouldn't be too hard, because I'll just need to put one in. One in here. Like that. That I can turn into a try and just connect it there. Save what I've got so far. Oh, bugger. I didn't want to save it over human. Oh, well. I meant to save it as a completely new one. I still got the model for the other one, so it doesn't really matter too much. Could always re-import it back in. Do I just do this? And connect these up as tries? What does that look like? Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And these go smooth. Just once. Just the one, actually. One like that sticks out. One like this. Cool. This part is definitely a bit weird. To be fair, I need to get rid of this anyway. This part here I'm not comfortable with. Wait, where is my other tools? Arm and rigging, is that right? Modelling expert. Modelling standard. Take you off. It's enough for a minute. One, two, three, four. That is a four-sided, but I think the flow will work better if I just do this. I feel like that shape in general is just not very good. I feel like there's a better way we could have connected these shapes up. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I could have pulled this up like this. Probably put an edge loop in here, or take this edge loop away. What would that do? Nice. Can't take that one away as well though, can I? If I smooth it. So instead we'll add an edge loop. We'll add an edge loop here. And then we'll connect this and this. This and this. So that's better flow now, and then I need the flow to work better here, so just that. Something's happening here that I'm not sure what. Oh my god, what's happening now? Edit mesh, merge. It's disconnecting to a point. I think I again need to make it flow better. Square, square. I mean, I think there also maybe. No? I totally thought the way it's like messing up, there would be some interior faces. That's interesting. So that flows fine. I need this part to flow fine now. So here and here I need to delete. I need to work out what I want to do. It's because there's so many extra edge loops over there. What if I do this? And then connect maybe these up? But I don't think it will give me the effect I'm looking for if I do that. Missed it. No. Definitely not the way to go. Maybe just this then. Get rid of this edge that I added. I think that's what I had earlier anyway, but just this. It's this. Oh my god. What? It's this part here. It's really having a lot of issue with this bit. Try 1, 2, 3, 4, try. Maybe I should just cut in here to here to alleviate some of that tension. See, why is this part coming through sharp? That'd be a try. That'd be a try. I feel like that should be fine, but over here it's just really having a lot of issues. Because that's just equivalent to this curving around over here. Just coming around, right? Except these are... I'm confused why this is coming out so sharp. Am I missing something here? If I were to mesh and then smooth this, why is this part coming out sharp? Look, I've smoothed it. If I harden it, mesh, clean up. It's that, it's just not liking it at all. It's just here. That still turns into a try. But I think... Oh. Oh, what? That's what turns into a try, but I think that'd be better than what we had. Because the only way to not make that a try would be doing this of that. Oh, which one? Oh, there's a lot of like these hard bumps, which is just being caused because there's a lot of extra geometry. But I can't really get rid of them because of how they go up here. But I could fix it after smoothing, so it's fine. Oh my god, it looks so terrible when it's smooth here. Smooth. There you go. So bring you out, bring you down, bring you up, bring you across. Get the original which I can see. Oh, actually no, this one comes backwards. This was more like curve like this. This is just for some hair, guys. At least you know I'm putting the effort in, right? Right? Right, guys? That's what matters. A slight tilt on him too. Bring him back. A bit bigger, actually. It's a bit bigger than that, actually. Yeah. Of course, they got that. Cool. And this one. And this coming up. Not quite. I've got two strong values on this. You can come up and come all. God. The easiest spike I'm having the most trouble with. Interesting. Cool. Bit lower down. These parts need to be a bit more pinched. Turn you to like 13. Bit more pinched. All this information I really don't like. I probably could solve some of that by just getting rid of some of these in between edge loops. Oh! When was the last time I clicked Control Save? Was it too long ago? Was it long ago? If it was too long ago, I think I'll end the stream. That was before I even fixed any of this. Oh, man. At least the fatal error should have gone to my temp file. He says. 13 for the 11th, 11:02. Yep. Time to finish stream. I have arrived. You know what? With you here, I'll go a little bit longer because I think I can recover the. I just had a fatal error. Yeah, we're good. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. No lag is always good. I've been modelling hair for like the last 30 minutes. I feel like it's been that long anyway, maybe I'm wrong. The problem is, can I get rid of these and then the next move fix it? I don't think so. I think the way to do this would then start bringing them closer together as I come down. So start merging these. Like this as we come down. Oh my god, this is intense music. I'm good, thanks. Wait, what's this? This one say your size was. Oh god, someone's using my shader but they're having an issue with it. Oh god, I gotta see what's up. Replying to him. I was just replying to him. That's quite funny. You just want to help for getting it working on his mesh, but because it's so detailed, the basically the distance fields don't pick it up, so it just looks kind of funky. Okay, back to the grindstone. What did they say? I feel like that's incorrect. Again, if you guys have any music that's copyright free that you'd like me to have on my playlist, give me a heads up. Because it's all music I like right now, all games I've played. All music I've played, all games I've played. So that's... It basically... It's usually how you do it anyway, you get less detail as it comes down. I think to here... It should start coming down even more. I wonder if I could just do this. And just get it to a value where it pops... Oh, I missed that one, it pops all of them together. Nice. Pretty good. That should have helped with a lot of that detailing. I need to start doing it around here though. Probably just as soon as it gets to like here, to be honest. This isn't going to work because they're too close together. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go to target worlds and go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, oops. Boom. 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 What up, Stever? How's it going, Romeo? What up with you, my dude? Just making some characters right now. I suck at characters. But we're doing it anyway. Because what's more fun than doing something you're terrible at? Lots of things. Let me tell you. Cool, that's got a lot of reduced detail now. Now when I smooth it, should have this better effect on it. Here's still quite sharp, but it's not too bad. It's close enough that I think we're good. Let's smooth it once. You know what? No, I thought that geometry was going to look bad, but that's pretty good. So we're doing this on top of this guy's head right now. Oh my god, it's freaking huge. I love it. How does his hair come out at the back? So his hair at the back actually does something like this. And that, there you go. Comes up to a point. Calling to good to some freaks online. Nice! I love that. What brings you to the stream today then, out of curiosity? Just a subscriber having a little look-see. What's going on? You've got actually let me show you what I've been working on, because you're sitting there and I'm like not even showing you. Wow, there's so many verts here that I probably can get away with removing. Right, let me show you what I'm working on. I don't know if you saw. Boom, boom. Wrong one. This angle. Boom. Voila. Webs project, what have you got to say? Hi, I'm trying to do a pilot for my series and I recently finished working on the trailer. I would like to know your opinion on the trailer. He's on my channel. Sure, sure. Looking good. Looking good could be easy. Yes. Wait, why is... Weave's project appeared on one chat, not the other. Oh, because it's not got live chat turned on this one. Right. How do I visit your channel? Can I not just click it? I'll hit. Report, remove, pin, add moderator. No. I'll just type your name in because I'm smart. YouTube paste. Webs project. The Webs project, right? It's not Weaves. Zone 63 pilot episode trailer. Let's have a nice little look. Attention, attention. Dear citizens. Let's actually play the music for it because I assume we've got a whole soundscape for it.
Целью обеспечения полной безопасности людей и в первую очередь детей возникает необходимость провести временную эвакуацию жителей города в пункты.
Oh my god. I mean, let me see. Oh. Hey guys, we've already switched to the pilot series. I mean, I can't quite tell what it's about, but you got suspense. You got some basic effects. You got sort of like a... We're all going to die. You got like a dreary overtone. If you're going for a figure and I make it in Russia, I think if you're going for a camera, you know like Cloverfield, like a camera aesthetic, I think it's pretty good. Like pretty good camera angles in general. I think this should have been wider. It's a very sharp shot, and I think you need some color grading. And maybe some vignette, however you say it, to darken the edges. But other than that, yeah, I mean... Yeah, it was pretty good. Let's get back to... Yeah, I might try using a plane with more verts. By the way, I'm really digging the edge foam. It looks really incredible for Starlight. What I'm trying to understand how you achieve this by looking at those. Just a couple of go. Alright, sorry. I'm just messaging this guy. He's just asking for some help. I can't not try to help this guy, you know? Especially if he's using my shader. I want to teach him how to use it. Oh my god! Not quite well, would it? X, we are on X, we just need it. And plus, wait. That is X? Oh wait, Y. There we go. Jesus Christ, look at that hair. Wait, that didn't merge it. That ain't merged, is it? Or was it just because it's not smooth? Ah, right. Cool. That's probably about right. If we look at the original guy, it needs to be a bit taller, but that's pretty close. Bit smaller. Oh wait. If I grab the tips of his hair, and just pull them up a tad, pull you out a tad. Oh, these parts didn't join. Lovely. That's what I like to see. We'll just go this, this, and then pull them together. Go edit, merge. Do I want to make these a little sharper at the top? So like, I select all of them and then go big, like 12. So I've been ignoring chat. What's going on? Oh, nice. Not too much. Nice. No one's chatting. What is the marketplace menu you have next to substance? The what? Substance? I'm so confused. You can tell me what you mean. Because I'm too lazy to find out. In Maya, there is a marketplace button next to substance. Am I being dumb? Substance? At the top, dude. Is there a menu called substance? Oh! I've never clicked on that menu before. A marketplace? I don't know. Let's see. Those things. Character generator. Oh, right. It's just like... It's plugins for the software that you could buy. Interesting. I'm always in trouble with that. It's like when someone's reading something, or they're like, I've got something up on my screen, like a whole paragraph. Like, oh, look at where it says this, where it says distinct, and I'm like, because without me knowing where to look in general, I just get so lost. Let's cut that bit down now. Oh! What? Cannot save changes to read only. What do you mean to read only? Okay, I just changed his name into what? You know, that's good enough. Well, no, now he's got like a little... Hey, actually, you know what? Why have I got so many verts here? Most of these could be removed, sorry. Don't need a lot of those. Probably still don't even need that, or that, or that. Nice, that makes it way easier to manipulate. Jesus. Flat. Well, that works better. Yeah, that's what I want. And pull these guys down. And we get that sort of thing. So what it looks like, kind of. I feel like I've made that part of his hair way too big. So we grab it and just scale it down a tad, like 40. Yeah, that already looks miles better. He looks freaking ridiculous from the front. Could you imagine him walking up like that? Hello, sir. But from the back, which is what I'm doing it from, just looking pretty close. The ear's obviously not quite the same, but it's fine. Cool. Needs Tracy's face to have a way sharper nose. Oh no, it's because of the... It's in 2D and 3D, you get like that effect where it's more like the head's turned. Know what I mean? Compared to the actual way it is, so it looks more like it's like this. Which I might do, just because it works a little better. Right, save, duplicate. Wait, I haven't actually duplicated yet. Duplicate. Delete everything but the trousers for now. Go like this. Bring the trousers out. Bring it down. So I think, like I said earlier, I'm going to do this. Just like a cone. And then do his arms as a completely separate entity. And we'll see how that works. We need to do some... In fact, his back comes out a lot. It's like, his back comes out like this a bit. Get smooth on it. Yeah, you know what? Pretty close to what I want. I think I need to just pull the back in a tiny bit. After doing what I did a second ago, I need to pull it in now. Turn this down to 7. Pull that back. Maybe not have that divot we've got going on. Like this. That out. Cool. His hair looks ridiculous. I mean, it looks right. It just looks ridiculous. One thing I should really change is select from the front. But it's way too high poly, I think. I don't know. We could always try and reduce on it, see if that works. 18. Just need like a like that, and then pull this. Pull this out. Maybe select the middle one would help. It basically just needs to be up here. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. This part maybe. I know it's got loads of things down here that I don't do. What happens if I just do a mesh reduce? What do we get? Kind of janky results. That's what it looks like normally. Probably could get rid of reducing a bunch of these. At the very least. Like something like that. This is still too high poly here, but I could probably get rid of some of these anyway. Like, boom, boom, boom. Probably won't cause much issues. No. Okay. I'm gonna let this come into B and come into about 6 and then pinch it. Yeah, so you get that sharper line. Nice, nice, nice. Opponent. Nope. Not what I thought I was going to do. Should I pinch those a bit? I should, but at the same time, I should pull this down a little bit. There you go. Cool. And then what I actually wanted to do first, I spent way too long in his hair. This is hilarious. Where's the scale? What? See that? Why did it remove my scale? Maya. Why did you remove my scale randomly? So this, I feel like this come out a little bit more. Gonna be a little bit more forward. Cool. And then I think I'm gonna itch my face. Oh man. Is it the hair getting my eyes? Ah. Oh no, not 140, just 10. I think I've got to pull this back. Be more like that. But it's got like a curve to it, which I don't want. I want it to be more, not like that. X plus, yeah. Borderline, yeah. Just need to smooth it. His hair just looks freaking ridiculous. Oh my god. Maybe I should grow my hair like this. God, could you imagine? What happens if I do a massive reduce on it? Like an 80%. Like a 90%. What is this shape that it refuses to get rid of? I feel like I can fix that. I feel like if I did this, you could just connect it. Oh no, but there's more up here than down here. Right, it's one of those shapes I was doing earlier. Okay, well, because it gets less polys as it comes down. It's got some weird shapes like that now. That's good enough. That's good enough. Stop messing with it, Stephen. Stop it. Okay, cool. It's pretty close. What about his legs? So the angle that we're looking at, according to his legs, is more like this. Which kind of makes me want to tilt his head a bit more. Like that. So you can just see his nose. The problem is it makes this side wrong. It's just with how he works, But with how the drawing works, I want to be able to see his nose. The only other way to really see his nose, if I literally just yanked it out and gave him a huge nose. So when you're from this angle, you'll see it. Well, actually, still, you probably wouldn't. Which means I would probably just have it so he is just slightly looking that way. But I just feel like I just don't want his nose to be that big. I can't. That is too ridiculous. I will bring his ears back slightly, I think, though. If we go soft select and go 6, put them back. Just like that. Yeah, it's better. Oh, it slightly made them sort of flat back, which actually works way better. So we're getting something like this now, which is getting closer. Getting closer. He's got a thick neck. Look how thick that is, like chunk. Big chungus right there. Like, give me that neck size. Look at that. Whoa. It's probably still not thick enough. I guess at the end of his chin, you can still see it. God, he does those neck exercises. You know, like when you see those random adverts of these random exercises you can do on different parts of your body. He's like, it's got one of the ones you like put here and you're like, with your neck over and over again. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you probably do. Let's face it. Right, so he's less poofy, but that's because he seems to be wearing just like a shirt. So in general, he will be less poofy. So if I grab it by the bottom and go like 15, 25, pull you in, get a rotation out of ya. Try to get it nice and aligned. Have you tried Blender yet, mate? Yep, Blender's what I started off using. In fact, this entire scene, bar what I'm doing now, was made in Blender. But I had Maya open while making this character and him, so I've just been using Maya to model at the moment. Because I use Maya to UV map everything, so after doing the entire scene, all these little bits I'm adding now, I'm just doing in Maya because I already converted it over. But everything you see here, bar the people and the fish, was all made in Blender. In fact, I can share. But thank you, Johnny. That's a great recommendation. Blender, honestly, is just great. Very, very fun. Five. Oh! Oh my god, thank you for the super chat, man. Damn, you come in here, guns blazing, wallet out. Blender is awesome. Blender, honestly, so if you want to know the full story, I used Blender when I was God, how old am I? 26. I used Blender when I was 13. I used it up until I was 18 years old. Right as angry, because we want Blender. I used it up until I was 18 years old. Then I went to university where they used Maya. They shunted Blender, said it was trash, made me use Maya. I used Maya till I was... till this year, I used Maya from 18. And then when I was making this scene, the only reason I made this scene is because I was like, I want to use some Blender again. what could be some good practice for Blender? And I saw this scene, so the original concept, on some guy's art station, and I was like, you know what? This looks like it'd be really fun to model. So I threw it into Blender, threw a reference image up, outlined it using, I used XSpy to align my camera, and then I just started modeling it. Yeah, and then because it's me, whenever I stream something, I get carried away because I was only supposed to do the textures for it. And as you can see, not textures for it, I was only supposed to do modeling from it. And as you can see, I've done a little bit more than just the modeling. But it's been very fun. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I've always been like that. If you go to my art station, 90% of the stuff on there is supposed to it was supposed to be like one thing, and it turned out into like an entire environment. But that's part of the fun, innit? You get excited, you just start making and getting all these bits out. It's great. I'm not even that into I wasn't even that into stylized stuff, and then the last 2 projects in a row I've just been going ham on doing stylized. It's just been really fun. Well, everything about it's been fun. It's just some of the boring bits I do off stream, like sometimes UV mapping, sometimes rigging, sometimes animation. You know the boring bits. You know what I mean. All right, so we've got to get his arms in. What time is it? I'll be streaming for another 20 minutes, I think. Longest one today. If we get, how about this? If we get up to 10 viewers by the time it's midnight, I'll continue for another hour until 1 o'clock in the morning. So I wanted to make this a separate mesh just because I think, 1, it'd be easier, and 2, I just think it'll look better because, as you can see, oh god, okay. That's a HoloLive character my friend sent me. Don't worry, that wasn't porn, it was just a drawing. I don't know why scroll changes picture, it's really weird. So as you can see, there's like black lines here. I think having it separate, well, I know having it separate makes those black lines easier to generate because of the way it's done in the engine. As you can see, they get these black lines when I put something in. You get these black lines. So having it separate to the mesh will just generate them way easier without having to manually make it so they're placed in a way that it generates the black light. So I think this is the better way. That's a very big think. I'm not sure. This could be an awful way to do it. But you live and learn. Let's go. Do we want to T-pose him? I think we want to T-pose him. So we want the first part of the elbow to be there. And this comes up to as far as I need it, so probably about here. Then he's got these little collar-y little cuffs. So we'll do like boom, 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 like that, and then we'll go boom, 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 boom. Something like this. Cool. For here, I want to bevel just this. Perfect. And I want to target weld this and this. So that way when I rig it, it's got a better point. Because your elbow obviously has like a surface area here, but the interior bends on like 1 point. So it's bending at 1 point and the elbow has slight thickness to it. Just like that. So that way, yeah, when I bend it, it will work how I want. I want to put some extra bits. You know you're gonna paint it on anyway. Ah, you're probably right. Shut up. Cool, so yeah, see you got that like little elbow bit sticking out now, so when I go to bend it, you'll get like a really nice sort of elbow bend effect. See what I mean? Gucci goo. Question is, yeah, I mean that works. I want to sharpen this part out though. Up to about here, and then I think I want to make this part fatter like this as it attaches to the shoulder. So like this, so that way when it's down here. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think I made it a little too fat though, or not necessarily. I think I just need to make this part have some thickness. I mean, whoo, whoo. Not a goblin. I'm not a elf. I'm a gnome. And you've been gnomed. Sorry, mate. Yeah, have your arm back. I feel like his arm's a little too short, right? It's got to be like a little bigger than that. Alright, now the hand, which I could have actually used the old hand. But I guess I'll remodel it. It wasn't that hard to model. I might even model it better than I did before. Oh my, this is definitely Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Rising Revengeance. Right. Done! Boom! Perfect hand. Oh my god, looks like a baguette's coming out his arm. Actual part comes out a bit more because this part comes like in like this. Yeah. And then we're just gonna give him muffin hands. What? Muffin hands? Muffin? Muffin. That's not the word I'm looking for. Other mitts. Muffins. Mitts. Mitts. Mittens. Yeah. Muffins. Like, my brain was just like, no, that's not right. Oh my god. Like, I knew it was wrong, but I was just like, I thought saying it over and over again would help me get it. Oh my god. Cool, that's a pretty standard looking hand. Bring that out a little bit. Nice. He has like one finger if I really want to add a finger finger. But I don't... Wow, I made that a little too thin. But I don't really know if I want to. I think it'll just be easy. Because his other hand, you can't even see. I think it'll just be easier to do that. So grab that. Mesh, combine. Mesh. Whoa. Music just got really intense. I want to make like kind of like that. This looks like it's been punched now. I think the way we'd have to do it is go. Whoops. Oh wait, is that all mesh? Also, how's it going, Neil? I don't know if you've already left. But if you are here, how's it going? He's got like a really sharp face. So maybe what I'll do is... Okay. That didn't work how I thought it was going to at all. Oh, right, that's why. I just watched a time-lapse video 4 minutes long of ants digging tunnels. Ooh. I bet that looks really cool in a time-lapse. I'm a little bit of a nerd for that kind of stuff. I freaking... Anything like that I think is really cool. What the heck is happening here? What the hell is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis! Now this part of town, this part of day, completely localized in your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Oh, there you go. I think it had the reduce still on it. Ooh. There you go. No. Yeah. Yeah. Etc. Oh, look at that flat head. Why you got such a flat head? Why you got such a putty head? There you go. Alright, so he's got real strong jawline. So what I wanted to do originally was cut you out. That's not slanted the whole edge loop. You've stopped here. And here. Oh, wait. Alright, let's try again. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Why is it not selected the whole edge loop? I'm very confused. But there's clearly more of this edge loop. That makes sense, going up to that point and not doing it. Oh, hey, that one works. Oh wait, it still counts as one mesh, isn't it? Ooh, okay. Because it counts as connecting here. So, I can't remember what the button is. In Blender, it's V, I think, to remove, to detach of that. I can't remember what it is in Maya, so I'm just going to delete all of these. There you go. Boom. That's what I want. So that way I can mirror if I make any good progress. So, we want a hard jawline. I wonder if I could just do like, oh god, it's actually, well no, now you got like, he's got like those droopy cheeks, like oh, what's that dog called from Looney Tunes? Let's get in there. Maybe I'll get rid of this as well and add this in a minute. There you go. Just so we can get some of that face structure. So he's got real strong jawline. Something like that. Flatten, pull. Flatten, pull? Oh, what did Paul ever do to you? That's a strong jawline, right? Comes down. So we're looking at him from. So I got the nose, got the ear. That's pretty nice. So mouth comes out a little bit, so does his nose a bit more. Let's pull you up. Yeah, like that. Grab about a 7 on here. And give it a little tug. So give it a little tug. There we go. Pull you back down. Just like that. There we go. If we pull that down here, put it up here. Get a little bit of jawline. He's got like a slight notch there just to show. It comes up at the top of the cheek and then whoosh, back for the neck. Because he's got his neck attached separately. If we want to make his head a little bit thinner, we obviously need to mirror it first. So let's put that on the x-axis. And let's do a minus, and boom. Ooh. Well, that is interesting. How did I offset so much? Was it because the head was tilted slightly? Probably. His nose is going to be huge now, but I can fix that. Minus. Cool. Well, no, my threshold was fine. I'm going to slightly bring it. Nah, I think I can bring it in manually, can't I? His nose is a little too big now. Probably fine for that. You're not going to see that. Oh, this is Kingdom Hearts. Pretty sure anyway. Or is this this could be Crash Bandicoot. This is neither. This is Terraria. No, sorry, this is Stardew Valley. Sorry, the simple graphics to confuse me. If I actually go to a single one, it'd be a bit easier. Alright, I'll fix his nose. He's not gonna have a huge nose forever. Oh wait, no. I do want to do this like this. How long did it take you to learn Maya? It's a hard question, really. I learned how to use Maya in university. Oh, whoa. Oh, did I actually... interesting. I don't know how I did that. I actually learned how to use it in university. Which I was in university for... May I also answer your question, Johnny? If you talk about like basics, it probably took me 3 months to get all the to get everything that I could probably do now down to a T. I'm still learning new things about it today, but I think in general it probably took me that long. My biggest issue was because I knew how to use Blender first. And that really hindered how quickly I learned how to use Maya. And let's actually delete the stop bit. Because I couldn't get the shortcuts from Blender out of my damn head. If you know what I mean. Like, it was actually, that was probably the hardest part. I feel like all I ended up doing here was messing up, he said. I think I could fix it and get it to actually what I want it to do. It's just merge threshold. There we go. Cool. Now I just need to literally grab your nose. Mesh. Much. There you go. Grab your nose and pull your nose in. And smooth it. And bring the nose in a tiny bit, just a little bit big. I've got that stronger jawline, which is what I was looking for. It's kind of droopy at the front. So let's get a quick pull on that. It's weird because a lot of the fundamentals carries over to the same software. Like if you know how to 3D model, you know how to 3D model. That's just that said and done. I feel like the back needs to get thinner. Yeah, that definitely is how it should go. I know the other guys isn't like that, but I think attaching it to the neck like that, yes, that's definitely what I was looking for. Cool, that's way better. I also think you just have a thinner cheek. God, you look really weird from the front now. What did I do to you, man? You look fine from the side, which is all I care about. As long as you look fine from the side, that's really all that matters. For what I'm doing it for, anyway. Mesh. Modify. Oops. Modify. Convert. Kill. Kill. Save. Modify. Free transformations, edit mesh, delete type history. Because now we're going to start adding bones. I just hit midnight. Oh yeah. Do I want to start doing bones now then? It's a big step. I'll do them. I'll do some quick bones. We'll do some quick bones and do some auto binding and see how well it turns out. That'd be interesting. Wait, is that right? No, I've done it in reverse. This way around. Yes. We can mirror those, so that's fine. That's a shoulder, arm, thingy, finger, like that. Obviously need to add some extra bits in a minute, but it's fine. Line them up on the side. We've got like that slight pelvis. He's got like a slight lean forward to him. That's fine because I could change that in our. I can even change it now by selecting basically the bottom. Oh, I hate that when bones are selected, it does that. So at the bottom, go really high on this volume, maybe to about there, and then pull it back a tad, and I'll give him flatter legs. There you go. I should, anytime I edit him before attaching it, I should freeze these. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Hand, we'll go to the top view now. Put you back a tad, put you forward a tad. Align this up, which is pretty much aligned already. I don't really need to, maybe a little bit there was the original, yeah, a little bit there. And then pull you back a tad to the tip of his finger. And then with the thumb, just go boom, boom, boom. That, attach to that, boom. Go back to the front because that's going to be spawned at the bottom. Like this. Does that work? That might work. We'll see what it looks like when it binds. I also want one more for his foot. Right there. And this one I just want to connect to you. Okay. Cool. Now his spine, which I'll do for the side. So we probably just want it from boom, 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 boom. And then wait, what? How did I do that? I somehow attached it to the pre-existing one. I didn't even know I could do that. Right, select both of these, go rigging, go skeleton, and go mirror. Can only do one at a time. Mirror. There you go. Cool. I actually need one for his neck, which I almost forgot. I'm gonna lie. We need one like that for his neck and one for his head. Look at the top of his head. And then we need to attach these by parents. We're getting there. This isn't gonna work at all, is it? This could be hilarious. Are you ready for this to not work at all? I'm pretty excited. You can actually set up IK handles as well if you want. Skeleton, IK handle. All you do for an IK handle is click the end point, click the top point, and then when I go to move it now, the IK handle itself, it should do a really nice, see that? Nice little bend. IK handles are freaking awesome. Because it just animates most of it for you. Do the same with the hands from like here to here probably. Here to here. So when I grab his wrists, his arm will automatically work, and I want to go pull out front. See that? We get like an actual bend. Bend it the correct way as well. You usually have to set that up. Right. Select him, save again. Because I know it's not going to work. Select him, select that, and go skin, bind. Let's see how well that worked. Oh, I just realised I've not even done it the right way. I've done these bones the wrong way. I did it in reverse. Well, that's bad. That's very bad. How do I disconnect these then? Is it Shift B? Yeah. Shift B, Shift P. Shift P. Shift P. Oh wait, no, that's too much. This one. Shift P. This one. Shift P. And this one? Shift P. This one. Oh, let's just do the whole thing. There you go. Alright. Try that again. So from the bottom upwards. Right. Bottom upwards. So boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's better. That should select all of it when I do that. But not his legs when I get to that point. So when I select... Well, no, it should, right? When I select that, yeah, it should select the whole thing. So that way when I go like that, it will bend them over. When I do this, it'll bend the top. But keep the bottom fine. Save. Wait, the IK handover is gone. Did I undo it by accident? Him, save, once again we are saving. And you said you would never rig, look at you now. Shut up, Peter. This is freaking, you should see, like, I've rigged him and the fish, like, look at him. Oh. I swear F11 full screen, so there you go. Look at him go. Anyways. Yep, looks amazing. You're breathtaking. Wait, no, that's not what you said. Wait, no, that's a normal bind. Joint hierarchy. Distance, neighbors, I think are better. Closest hierarchy, closest distance. Allow multiple bind poses. I want to turn off that one. Turn that up. Do that. What does that look like? Oh, that's not too bad. So let's... Okay, moment of truth. Let's grab an IK handle. You know what? It's not awful. Like, we got a bit of a dip in here. But we're not animating him a lot, to be honest. We literally... Let's wait. Oh my god, okay. That's not working very well. That's close though. Wait, oh my god, he's his nostrils huge. Okay. Next step is retarget rig to Unreal rig so you can Unreal blueprint next. Oh my god. Okay, so does this move correctly? No. The arms never work correctly. But we're not far off. We're not far off. Let's grab the IK handle. Like, honestly, that is pretty good. Like, ignoring the thingies over here, that worked surprisingly well for just auto bind. I don't think there'd be too much fixing to do. You got the sharpness there, which I can fix. That's smooth though. What if I select him, go skin and go smooth? That looked like it did nothing. Nothing. Oh, oh my god. That worked. Not quite as much as I wanted to. Well, not a little too much than I wanted to, should I say. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to fix some stuff. I just wanted to see what a quick smooth could do. It's not really helping. So if I go to paint on him now, wait, he's not ending up fully. Right. So what's the pose we want him in? He's got a slight bend to him. So probably like a little bit here too. He's got this arm forward, about to grab something. That's like over here, down. Can I rotate the IK handle? Nope. I mean, he probably needs this like this anyway. So after I fix that, that should be good. And then probably in a little bit more, probably forward a tad. Then I grab his arm, move that. And he's got his hand out to grab it. I feel like I made his forearm a little too long. I mean, compared to the picture anyway. You know what? I could always do a bit of this to fix that though. Ah, it didn't work as well as I thought it might. Maybe not. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. You know, he's grabbing it, and then this one's down by his side, and that's like, ooh, that's not the IK handle. That's the IK handle, and this is like over here. This is just down by his side. I'm not quite sure what he's doing with that one. Maybe it's just like His arms are probably quite the right length. He's grabbing his thing. His arms are a little, I hope he's not in public. His arms are a little back there, you can see his elbow a little bit. Just like that. That's a little too much. Just like that. Again, I obviously need to fix fix the weighting. His legs are a slightly bit far apart. This one's a little bit over here. We'll put a slight bend in it. Same with you. Put a slight bend. This one's tilted off to the side. This one's honestly tilted forward. Just like that. And then when you're like up here, where you look at him, I think he's bending a little too much, but it's Johnny Bravo, right? I mean, I think I've got it looking pretty like him, right? Actually, this one at the front is a little bit... Oh, you think that's because of the rig? I think the rig's moving his hair in a weird way. Wait. Let's reset it to 0. That didn't work. Does that work? Rotate 0, 0, 0. Do this up to here. 0, 0, 0. Nope. I swear you could select all the things at once. Well, now I can't remember how. Oh, you know what? That's through IK handles, isn't it? Well, the question is, did I make the IK handle its default position? I can't even set it to its default position. What was I ever delete the IK handle? Nothing good. There you go. There's got to be a way, like, go to bind pose. There we go. See, I knew there was a way to do it simply. I've deleted the IK handle now though, so that's a little bit, a little bit bad. Let me get that IK handle back in. There you go. No, yeah, his hair is definitely a little off. When did that happen? I did have it sharp. I know. He don't look brilliant from the front, but that's fine. He's not being viewed by the front. That's what that matters. Let me get the original image up. So that definitely needs to be coming 20. The 30. 20. Coming back on a tilt. Sort of like this. Oh god. No, don't stop painting! It's not what I want to know. I need this to be a bit sharper like that. There you go. This part needs to. How? How am I? How am I somehow selecting painting? Oh, up there. It's right above it. I keep selecting by accident. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever done that by accident until now. Pointier. Yes. I did it again. No, vertice. Vertice. Pointier. Hey, this is a blender. You're not wrong. This is indeed not blender. 4. Little bit. Coming up. A little bit. Nice and sharp. A little bit over here. Skadoosh. Cool. That definitely looks already better. Feel like this part's definitely not as far. It's got like this part's coming up more here in the middle. This. Ooh. Ah, itch, man. Oh. I feel that time I spent in the hair, I'm not redoing parts of it. I think that part goes like that, right? Look at it from like over here. Definitely closer. Oh, definitely. As I come to the back, it looks pretty good. Come here, get the little flick. Up here. Still wrong. I think I made it too sharp here. I think it's been a tad fatter. A tad tilted back, and then a little back on it. Same here. Slight flickety flick back. Slight thickness, and then bring it back. Yes. If I get to flatten that on a component, what do we get? It does go flatter versus these indents, but I don't know if it's going to matter when it doesn't have much color on it anyway. This looks so funny from the front. Wait. If you can't laugh at your own work, what's the point of being a 3D artist? Where's my 3D pen? Are you okay? Oh, whoops. Where's my... Where is it? Well, I got rotated thingy, but my... Let's close it and reopen it. Oh wait, where did I save it? So open mine, just go recent. I must have saved it not on my desktop. Oh, you know what? I probably saved it in temp file. Because it crashed earlier, didn't it? So I just loaded up the temp. No. File. Oops, whoops. Where's the file? Oh wait, it's just straight up on the C drive. Weird. Save it. Is my 3D pen back? Or 3D cursor? There you go. See what I mean? I don't know if that's a glitch or if I genuinely broke something very briefly. Look how handsome he looks. There we go. Oh, look at my cursor. God, I like how they're completely floating away from it. That's because it's on wild. Wait, where's object? There you go. Now they'll move on object. Oh my god. That's better. I used to set these up in Blender, but I'm pretty sure the way you used to do it in Blender, if you've got empties on, I guess you'd use a curve. I've definitely done it before. I've done a lot of rigging before in Maya. So if I use this as the points that the eyes are going to look at, if I then click you, click you, click you. Oh, it doesn't do it as an entire shape, really. Oh, that's really weird. Fine, I'll just do a single line. Interesting. And then I go. I'm not actually going to keep these eyes, I'm just intrigued. Rigging. Constraint. Point constraint? No? That and then the children. Maybe? No? Once I merge these first. Well, no, 'cause what if I wanted to... Right, what if I do that? Wait, what if I do 1 and then 2 that controls both of them? Okay, and this is just random because I'm intrigued. So if I did this one... Oh no, I need one for each. So I did this one to its own one over here, one over here. So you to you. Because like I said, in Blender I know how to do it. Point. No, other way around. Parent then child? No. Aim? It's not aim. Maybe just a normal parent. And then you to you, and then you to you, you to you. So when I move this, it moves, no. I'm gonna move this, it moves both. Yeah, but then I can move them individually here. Yeah, that's interesting. And now I can, I'm looking around, but then if I control an eye individually, this do that. Oh, but that resets if I do that. Anyways, that was fun. We'll get the rest of him done tomorrow, or the next day. I'll get him fully rigged, probably off stream, and then we'll do the text string and get that all in. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not keeping these eyes. Never seen that done before. Nice. Oh, thank you. It's way easier to do it with Blender from what I remember. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for some of the new people who joined. If you guys ever want to chat with me off stream, I run a Discord that you can see the description. You can always join that. Have a gander of who's on there. Have a chat with me. You know, whatever you want. And yeah, I will catch you guys either tomorrow or the next day. See you then. Bye. I'll wait a couple of seconds like usual to make sure all of that went through, because I know as soon as you cut it off, if people are 10 seconds behind, it poofs and just goes away. That should be enough.